Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a 2014 American 3D science fiction action comedy film based on the characters of the same name, a reboot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film series. The film is directed by Jonathan Liebesman, and stars Megan Fox, Will Arnett, William Fichtner, Pete Ploshik, Johnny Knoxville, Alan Ritchson, Noel Fisher, Jeremy Howard, Danny Woodburn, Tony Shalhoub, and Whoopi Goldberg. The film was announced shortly before Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles co-creator Peter Laird sold the rights to the characters to Nickelodeon in October 2009. It was produced by Nickelodeon Movies and Michael Bay's production company Platinum Dunes, and distributed by Paramount Pictures. The film was released on August 8, 2014. Despite receiving generally negative reviews, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles earned $493.3 million on a $125 million budget. A sequel, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows, is scheduled to be released on June 3, 2016. Plot: April O'Neil, a reporter for Channel 6 Eyewitness News in New York City, investigates a crime wave by criminals called the Foot Clan. At a dock at night, she sees the Foot raiding cargo containers. After an unseen vigilante attacks the thieves, April notices a symbol left behind. April's supervisor Bernadette Thompson and her co-workers are oblivious to her story. Later, while covering a charity event thrown by Sachs Industries, April expresses gratitude to the company's CEO Eric Sachs, who was her late father's lab partner. Frustrated by the vigilante, the Foot Clan's leader Shredder has the Foot soldiers take hostages at a subway station in order to draw him out. April, at the scene, becomes a hostage herself. Four mysterious figures arrive, take out the clan, and free the hostages. April follows them to a rooftop and is confronted by four anthropomorphic mutant turtles, causing her to pass out. When she regains consciousness, they advise her not to tell any one of them. As they leave, April hears Raphael and Leonardo's names. April returns to her apartment and remembers Project Renaissance, her father's science experiment, which involved four turtles named Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and a rat called Splinter. Unable to convince Bernadette of the turtles' existence, April is dismissed. Her co-worker Vern Fennick drives her to Sachs' estate where she confides in him about her discovery. Sachs believes her and reveals that he and April's father had been experimenting on a mutagen created to cure disease, which was thought lost in the fire that killed her dad. At Splinter's behest, the turtles bring April to their sewer lair. Splinter explains April had saved them all from the fire and freed them into the sewers. The mutagen caused the five of them to grow and develop humanoid attributes. Splinter took on the role of their father, using April's father as an example. After finding a book on ninjutsu in a storm drain, he proceeded to teach himself, then the turtles, in the fighting style. When April reveals she told Sachs about her discovery of the turtles, Splinter informs her that Sachs betrayed her father and killed him. Then, Shredder and the Foot soldiers attack the lair, defeating Splinter and incapacitating Raphael while the other turtles are captured. April comes out of hiding and she and Raphael plan to save the others. At Sachs' estate, he has the turtles' blood drained in order to create an antidote to a deadly virus that Sachs hopes to flood New York with, believing he will become rich from people seeking his cure. Raphael, April, and Vern storm the estate and free the other turtles. The group then escapes the compound in pursuit of Sachs. On a radio tower in the city, Sachs and Shredder plant a device that will flood the city with the virus. April and Vern subdue Sachs in the lab, while the turtles fight Shredder on the roof. During the fight, the tower's support beams collapse. As the turtles try to keep it from falling and infecting the city, April confronts Shredder with the mutagen. In the struggle, the tower collapses and the turtles pull April onto it with them, while Shredder falls to the street and is confronted by police. Believing they are about to die, the Turtles confess their secrets. While Raphael gives an impassioned speech of his love for his brothers before they land harmlessly on the street, they vanish before the humans find them and return to the sewers, where they give Splint the mutagen and he begins to recover. Sometime later, April meets with Vern, who tries and fails to ask her on a date. The Turtles appear in a special modified turtle van, and Michelangelo accidentally blows up Vern's new car with a rocket. As police respond to the explosion, the Turtles leave, but not before Michelangelo tries to serenade April with "Happy Together," much to his brother's annoyment and April's joy. Cast: live-action actors Megan Fox as April O'Neil, Melina Weissman as young April O'Neil, Will Arnett as Vern Fenwick, William Fichtner as Eric Sachs, Tohoru Masamune as the Shredder, Whoopi Goldberg as Bernadette Thompson, Minnie Noji as Karai, Abby Elliott as Taylor, Taron Killam as McNaughton, K. Todd Freeman as Dr. Baxter Stockman, Paul Fitzgerald as Dr. O'Neill, Derek Mears as Dojo Ninja. Voice actors and motion capture performers Alan Richson as Raphael, Noel Fisher as Michelangelo, Johnny Knoxville as Leonardo, Pete Ploshik, Jeremy Howard as Donatello, Tony Shalhoub as Splinter, Danny Woodburn. Production development in October 2009, following the news of Nickelodeon purchasing all of Mirage's rights to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles property. It was announced that Nickelodeon would produce a new film through corporate sibling Paramount Pictures with an expected release date sometime in 2012. In late May 2010, it was announced that Paramount and Nickelodeon had brought Michael Bay and his Platinum Dunes partners Bradley Fuller and Andrew Form on to produce the next film that will reboot the film series. Bay, Fuller, and Form would produce alongside Walker and Mednick. For the script, the studio originally hired Art Markham and Matt Holloway to write the film for close to $1 million. According to TMNT co-creator Kevin Eastman, the John Fusco version was a little too edgy for what Paramount wanted. A year later, the studio turned to writers Josh Appelbaum and Andre Nemec to rewrite the script. In February 2012, Jonathan Liebesman began negotiations to direct the film, beating out Brett Ratner. Later in March, it was announced that Paramount had pushed back film's release date to Christmas Day 2013. In early March 2012, Bay revealed at Nickelodeon's 2012 upfront presentation that the film will be simply titled Ninja Turtles and that the Turtles would be from an alien race. News of Bay's creative change was met with criticism from within the fan community. In response to the announcement, actor Robbie Rist, who voiced Michelangelo in the first 3 films, wrote to Bay accusing him of sodomizing the franchise. Rist later remarked that he could have been out of line since Bay makes more money than he does. In response to the feedback, Bay issued a statement asking fans to calm down since the script had not been revealed. His team was working closely with the creators, and would include all the elements that made them fans to begin with. Both Brian Tochi, who voiced Leonardo in the first 3 films, and Judith Hoag, who played April O'Neil in the first film, have voiced their support towards creative change. TMNT co-creator Peter Laird expressed his thoughts on the change, asking fans to take Bay's advice and wait until more of Bay's plan is made available. Laird also stated that he felt the ill-conceived plan could be a genius notion, as it would allow fans to have the multitude of bipedal, anthropomorphic turtles that they have been asking for. He would point out that, while the concept of a turtle planet backstory made for a great run-of-the-mill science fiction story, it had no real place in the Ninja Turtles universe. Franchise's co-creator Kevin Eastman stated that he had been invited behind the scenes of the film, and concluded that he was officially on board with the project and that, although he could not say much, he believes it to be awesome. Via Twitter, Corey Feldman, who voiced Donatello in the first and third films, voiced his support for the film, saying that he loves Bay's remakes and he is eager to reprise his role. In response to the backlash, Lieberman stated that he was glad to hear about the fans' response, since he and Eastman had been locked in a room working on ideas that, from his own perspective as a fan, everybody would love. While he would not confirm whether or not Bay's comment did represent the film's premise, he did stress on the ooze itself and its background in the original comic, reminding that the ooze was the product of alien technology. In regards to how the Turtles would be rendered, Lieberman would not say exactly what visual direction would be taken, but he did state that he enjoyed Weta Digital's work in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. He also pointed out that the film would not be exclusively about action but will also focus on brotherhood, friendship, and responsibility. In late March 2012, Bay posted on his website explaining the title change and stressing that nothing had changed regarding the Turtles. He stated the reason the title was shortened was a request by Paramount to make the title simple. He continued that the Turtles were the same as fans remember and regardless of the title change they still act like teenagers. He urged everyone to give everybody who was involved a chance, as they had the fans' interest at top priority and would not let anybody down. On June 12, 2012, Eastman revealed some of the things for the film, stating that April would not be 16 years old like in the 2012 cartoon series. He feels Ken Watanabe would make a great Shredder. He would like to bring Reyes back as a foot lieutenant. And martial arts-wise they're looking at Fist of Legend and The Raid: Redemption. 3 days later, it was reported that production for this project had been shut down. While the release date had been pushed back 5 months, the work stoppage for the film was said to be indefinite. However, other sources said that the film would be released on May 16, 2014 due to problems in that script that need to be corrected. In July 2012, Eastman called it easily the best Turtle movie yet. Kevin Eastman stated that the movie is creating its own story but has to be true to the source material or else they will get murdered. It featured major changes to the origins. The Turtles hail from another dimension that consists of turtle warriors. Splinter is an alien from the same dimension as well. Shredder is Colonel Shredder, a government agent who is secretly an alien who can grow blades from his body. The Foot Clan is just the Foot, an elite Black Ops unit led by Carl Schrader. Casey Jones is an 18-year-old security guard, amateur ice hockey player that finds the Turtles and is the focus of the film. April is also 18 and is having relationship troubles with Casey because she is moving to New York due to an internship at CBS. Raphael is the comic relief instead of Michelangelo, and Michelangelo falls in love with the Turtle Woman from his home planet. A cease and desist order was sent by Paramount Pictures to a website that was hosting the script. Peter Laird read the script and commented on his blog that all true TMNT fans should be grateful to the new powers that be, that they did not allow this wretched thing to go any further. In response to the Blue Door, Bay stated that the draft had been written before he and Platinum Dunes joined the project and was promptly rejected some time before. On January 12, 2013, Production Weekly revealed the film would start filming in April 2013 in New York. The following month, the studio pushed back the film's release date until June 6, 2014, and a new writer, Evan Doherty, was brought on board. On August 15, 2013, Paramount postponed the release date to August 8, 2014 in order to avoid competition with family-friendly films released in June 2014 as well as one of Paramount and Michael Bay's other releases, Transformers: Age of Extinction. Casting in mid-February 2013, actress Megan Fox was reported to be cast as April O'Neil, marking her first collaboration with Bay since her remark comparing him to Adolf Hitler. Bay confirmed Fox is back in good terms with him as early as April 2011. Jessica Biel had expressed interest in playing the part. In regards to Fox's casting, Laird commented that he felt there were better choices to play April, but that he would prefer not to get too worked up over the issue. A month later, it was reported that Alan Ritchson, Pete Ploshik, Jeremy Howard and Noel Fisher were cast as Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello and Michelangelo respectively. In early April, Will Arnett was cast in a role that was being kept secret until leaked photos revealed that he had been cast as April's cameraman and rival, Vern Fenwick. Soon after that, actor Danny Woodburn joined the cast as Splinter. In early May, William Fichtner was cast in the film as a lead with iconic stature in the Turtles mythology, marking his third collaboration with Bay following Armageddon and Pearl Harbor. That same month, former Saturday Night Live star Abby Elliott was cast in the film. Also, it was revealed that Whoopi Goldberg appeared on set, and that she is portraying Bernadette Thompson, a female version of Bern Thompson. On June 22, 2013, Fichtner revealed to the Huffington Post that he is playing a character named Eric Sachs. In October 2013, William Fichtner revealed that Bebop and Rocksteady would not be appearing in the film. In March 2014, it was revealed that Abby Elliott would be playing April O'Neil's roommate. In April 2014, Elliott revealed that her character will be named Taylor, and on April 3, actors Johnny Knoxville and Tony Shalhoub joined the film as the voices of Leonardo and Splinter respectively. Filming principal photography commenced March 22, 2013 in Tupper Lake, New York. Shooting began in April in New York City and at Jones Beach State Park in Wanta on Long Island, New York under the code words 4². On April 20, 2013, the film was renamed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. On April 29, 2013, Michael Bay retracted comments that the Turtles would be aliens. Early set photos were made public showing the Turtles actors in black and gray motion capture suits, complete with life-size turtle shells, with each actor wearing armbands and accents of their corresponding Turtles' signature color. Brazilian cinematographer Lula Carvalho, who was invited to work in the film during production of the 2014 remake of RoboCop, described the processes, demanding much imagination and participation of the visual effects supervisor, given that despite their presence on the set the actors would effectively be replaced by computer-generated creatures. Production for the film wrapped on August 6, 2013. Additional filming occurred in January and April 2014. Visual effects. The visual effects of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were handled by Industrial Light and Magic, who had previously worked with Michael Bay before doing the special effects for the Transformers film series, to make sure the digital turtles had more nuanced facial expressions. The technicians employed a new motion capture system that captured the actors' faces with two high-definition cameras, which captured roughly 1 terabyte of data per day. Along with a more realistic design, the effects artists wanted the Ninja Turtles to be charming, intimidating and individually recognizable. Thus each had a distinctive body figure resembling their personalities and physicality.